Recording is on.
So now in routing, you want to visit someone, and then when you want to visit that person, you don't know the person house. The person will have to tell you, okay, Steven, if you are coming to my house, this is how you get to my house from this so. So the same thing also happened to router. Let me create the topology that we are going to use. I'm going to use two router and two switch. So I have 2911. So this first router, then I have the second router. Then I'll put switch under each of the routers. So now this is a switch and this is another switch. Then let's say one PC. I'll put a PC here and I'll put another PC here. So now let me use cable. Now I have router and router. I can actually use this cable here that it will give it the right configuration. Maybe I should use that, but just know that when you have two similar devices, you use crossover. And if they are not similar, you use straight through. So I have what? A cable here. Uh, Let me use this one. Just click on it, then click here from here to here. It give you the right cable. Then here too, I'll just use it to connect everything since the interface does not really matter to me. So I'm connecting it, then I'm connecting it. And if you notice there, I have what? How many network do I have? 1, 2, 3. I have 3 networks, so I need 3 IP address. So I'm going to use 3 IP address. So let's say 192.168.10.0/24. .20.0/24. Then the third one, 192.168.30.0/24. So I have 3 interface there. So 10, 20 and what? And 30. Now I told you earlier that for this connection, this is a local area network, this is another local area network. This place will be 30.1 because it's the default 10.1, sorry, because this is the 10th network. It will be 10.1 because it's the default gateway. And this place will be what? 30.1 because it's default gateway. But for if you have point to point like this, if this place is 1, then this place will be what? Will be 2. So I'm going to give this place 20.1 and I'll give this place what? 20.2. Are we together? So now we are going to start from the first router. This particular router has 2 interface. So I will not do basic configuration here. I will just go directly to the interface. This particular router has what? 2 interfaces that are connected to it. So G0/1 is 10.1 and G0/0 is what? 20.1. So I'll click on that router. I want to give that router IP address. So I've clicked on that router. Then I'll click on CLI. Please hold on. So I'm coming. 1 minute. Then that router, this is the router. So on that router, I have what? G0/1, which is 10.1. Let me do that one first. Please, I'm coming. Sorry. Click on the router. I'm coming. There was a confusion. So I'm coming. So now on that router now, I want to give that router. Do you want to enter the initial configuration? No. I'll type what? Enable conft conft. Then let's say host name is what? R1, router 1. Then what's that interface? The interface G0/1, that's 10.1. So I'll say what? Interface int G0/1. Now say what? IP add 192.168.10.1. 255.255.255.0. I'll type what? No short. Then the second interface, G0/0, that's 20.1. I say interface G0/0. IP add 192.168.20.1. 255.255.255.0. I'll type what? No short. All together. So that is for that interface. Then I'm going to go to the second interface, and that one too, I'll configure it. So for the second interface too, so the second interface, I'm coming. So on that second interface, click on it, CLI. Then on the second interface, hope you are following, sir. I'm coming, just a minute. I'm expecting the what happened now? Why are you not coming up? Sorry, I'm coming. Sorry, please. So on the second interface, I have that one. So do you want to enter the initial configuration? I'll type no. So enable. This one. So that interface enable, then conf conf host name, that's router 2. Just type R2. Then what interface? Interface G0/0. You know, the other side is 10.20.1. This G0/0 will be 20.2. Interface G0/0 IP add 192.168.20.2. 255.255.255.1.0. I'll type what? No short. So remain one interface. That's the interface that connect to the second switch. And that G0/1 and it's 30. So I'll say interface G0/1 IP add 192.168.30.1. 255.255.255.0. And I'll type what? No short. Hello, Malgasa.
I'm with you, so I'm here.
All right, please, just 1 minute.
Okay.
So now, on this interface that we have now, let's now Control Z. I used a command earlier. Let's say show IP interface brief. IP int brief. Everything is showing green now. Sorry, brief. F. So now, if I want to know what does this router know about, show IP route. Why am I making mistake? Show IP route E. So you can see that this router, for example, now it has what 20 and 30. This router does not have any record about 10. This is the routing table for the router. This router does not know about 10. If I check the other one too, same thing might happen. Now, one thing that you need to understand is that router router only knows about what? Interface that are directly connected to them. So if a router, if an interface is not, I will show you what I mean by that. If an interface is not directly connected to a router, it does not know about it. Like when you look at this router now, what is connected to this router? 20 and 10. 20 and 10. And on this router, we have 20 and 30. So this particular router does not know about 10. Do you understand? And this particular router does not know about 30. Hello? Do you get me now? So I want
Yes.
to manually tell this router.
Yes, sir.
I want to manually tell this router how to get to what? This router A. I want to tell how to get to 30. And this one, I want to manually tell the router how to get to what? To 10. So that is what we call what? Static routing. Now let me bring something. Just like a notepad. So I have what? Router 1. Let's say router 1. So this router now, the question is, let me just put the command here. Where will it pass? I'll do it on the live router. For the router 1, I'll say what? Can you see the small thing that I brought there? Is it visible? You can see it now. The IP route that I'm typing now. Can you see it, brother?
Yes. What you are typing, I can't see what you are typing right now, sir.
No, now look at this. This is what I'm saying.
Okay, in the middle, yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Yeah.
All right. IP route. I want to advertise 30 to the router 1. IP route, you now see what? What network are you advertising? 192.168.30.0. Then the subnet mask, which is /24, say 255.255.255.0. Then the next question is, where will it pass? So now, when you talk of where it will pass, just know that it's the next up. So here now, you can see this is the router I'm advertising on. It will pass through the next up, and the next up happens to be what? When it's going to that router, the direction, it happens to be 20.2. So you now say what? The next up is what? 192.168.20.2. Then for the second router, router 2. So this is what we are going to implement on the 2 router. I now say IP route. Now, what am I advertising? I'm advertising 10. So IP route 192.168.10.0. Then the subnet, anytime you are advertising network, you end it with what? 0. 0 represent the host part. Now say 255.255.255, sorry, 255.255.255.0. Then you now say what? Where will it pass? This one now is going to the other LAN. So the direction is what? The exit interface is what? 30.1. So it will pass through what? 192.168.30.1. So that is what we are going to do on the 2 router. Can we do it now? So now let's click on the first router. I'm coming. If you have questions, please let me know.
Of course.
The first router now, I'll click on the first router. Please, just a minute. So let me just do it since I've shown it on that where I displayed. Okay, so the first router, just go to the first router and then I will just display it. So on the first router, we are on the first router now. And I'm trying to bring this up. It's not showing. Okay, maybe let me use search so that you can see it. I think it's up now. So on the first router, I will type what? I'm on config if. So I need to go back to config by typing exit. Say IP route. Okay, if you look at that diagram, what are we advertising? For the first router, we want to tell the first router about 30 and it will pass through 20.2. So IP route 192, sorry, 192.168.30.0, then 255.255.255.0. Then it will pass through what? 192.168.20.2. So if I do Control Z here now, before we go, I say show IP route. Show IP route. So it will pass through what? 192. So you can see that this one now, you can see S here. It has learned about 30 via what? Via where we ask it to pass. And if you go up here, you see that what? S stand for what? Static. Do you understand? So now I'm going to go on the second one. I'm going to go on the second one. I'm going to go on the second one. So that second router now. That second one, we are going to advertise again. Okay. Okay, sir. That second one, we are going, let's go there. The second one now. So that second one, I will just type it. Just is what I typed earlier that I want to type. Conf T.
Okay.
That second one is what? 10.0 and it will pass through what? It will pass through 30.1. I want to advertise 10. Let me check again. So, sorry, it's not coming up. So, let me just type it. I'm advertising here on this one. I'm advertising 10 to pass through where? 30.1. So, let me just type IP route 192.168.10.0, then 255.255.255.0, then 192.168. What? 30.1. I'm coming. Uh, which router am I? Router 2. What happened? It's telling me it's the next up. Okay. So sorry. Am I the one making mistake? It's not 30.1. So if this one is going to, so it's going to pass through 20.1. So that's why it's saying it's the next up.
Okay.
It's going to pass through 20.1. That second one will pass through what? Not 30.1. 20.1. I wish to display it. Let me. Try again. Okay. It's going to pass through what? 20.1. It's going to pass through 20.1. So now on this router too, let me do show IP route. So you can see that this one has also learned about 10 via what? 20.1. So my routing table is complete now. I have 10, I have 20, and I have 30. Do you understand, sir? So the routing table is complete now. Now I want to ping. I'll just behind the scene, I'll show you how to give PC IP address. I'll give the first PC 10.2. I'll just do that behind the scene. But when I want to ping, I'll display it. 192.168.10.2, then subnet mask, then the default gateway is what? 192.168.10.1. Then this one is what? 30.2, and the default gateway is 30.1. 192.168.30.2, 192.168.30.1. So now then PC, okay, CLI, sorry, command prompt to ping. So now let me try and bring that one up. Uh, I'm trying to bring it up so that you can see it. Definitely it will ping now, but I want you to see it. I'm trying to, okay. Should I use the entire screen?
Okay.
Hmm? Okay, you're also doing it, Abby.
If you can.
And you can try later, please. All this thing now, I'll soon stop. Okay, let me share my, just to save
Okay.
time. Let me share my entire screen. Let me share my entire screen.
Mm.
Then go to the command prompt. Hmm? I don't know. So let me say ping. I'm on the second PC. Let's say ping 192.168.20.1. Let's hold on. It's pinging. So 20.2. Then let me ping 10.1. So you can see everything is working. So let's stop here for today. We'll continue. Thank you so much.
Okay. All right, sir.
All right. Have a nice day.